We have this person here. Hello, Mr. Yusuf.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, good, yeah. So basically, I came here to
This is
discuss
Abdullah. Abdullah, do me a favor, Abdullah. Do me a favor.
what do you want,
If you want me to understand you, if you want me to understand you, don't speak fast. Can we do
Yeah,
that?
sure, no problem. Yeah, no
Okay,
problem,
go
yeah.
ahead. So, what do you think
Yeah,
about
so
what we say?
well, I don't know what you said, but basically I came here to ask you some questions because a lot of Christians, right, who I asked, these questions that I have right now, they weren't actually able to answer them. So I'm just saying if you can answer like my questions I have, if
No,
that's
no. We
fine with you.
want to finish. We want to finish the topic, my friend, before
So
we can
you don't
go
want
to
to
different
actually,
topic.
answer my questions. Okay.
No, we have a topic. You join us. We have
Yeah,
a
and I
topic.
wasn't there for the topic. I came
We
here
cannot jump.
and
We
I
don't
wanted
jump
to
like
debate
monkeys.
about
We are
Jesus.
not. We are not
I'm not
Muslims. We
jumping,
jump from
mate.
tree.
I'm not the one
So
jumping. You're
I'm
the one who
asking
is
you:
scared to actually
Is
defend your own
chapter
case.
listen? Chapter 6, verse
I wasn't
145
even here
says,
for the topic. I don't know what you're talking
"None of
about.
my. It's not my fault. So you are with us, but you are not listening.
What? I
You
didn't
are with
come here
us.
to discuss about
You
anything
are
else
with.
other than
No
the
problem. I
divinity
can
of Jesus
repeat for
Christ.
you. I can repeat for. I
So
can
why
repeat
can't you
for you.
answer my questions? Can you answer my
Here we
questions,
go. Here
please?
we go. Here we go. Another troll. They are trolls. They are trolls. They don't know. They don't dare to answer. I don't. I wasn't here. I wasn't answering. You are waiting for the last 15 minutes, you donkey. And now you are saying to me, I wasn't here. Let me repeat for you. Chapter 6, verse number 45, 145. It says that pigs are ridges. What ridges mean? I will put you again. What ridges mean?
Can you hear me?
Go ahead. What ridges mean? Chapter 6,
Ridges.
verse 145.
I wasn't here for the topic, but I came here to discuss
I
the
don't care.
divinity of
This is
Jesus
our
Christ.
topic. This is our
Just answer my
topic. You
question.
like it? Like
Premise one: if Jesus is God, right?
get lost. Jesus is God. You know, we are chopping the feet of Muhammad. We are putting nails in his ass, and now he is worried about Jesus being God or not. And look what we are debating. And the Muslim, they will debate us about Jesus, the holy, the God. You see the difference? This is the time for my topic. So I will put you back for the last time. Can you please join us and tell us about your prophet? We can go to the title. Islam is a pagan religion. What do you say? Muhammad is a pagan. What do you say? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry. Can you see my camera?
No, I don't see your camera.
Okay, but yeah, I'll just present my arguments now. Premise number one: God by definition is unlimited and omniscient. Premise number two:
Okay,
Jesus was
stop.
basically limited in
Can
flesh.
we
No,
stop?
let
Can
me
we
present
stop?
my argument. Let me
Okay,
present my.
okay. I'm going to argue. You just said God is unlimited. Is Allah limited?
Yeah, took me off.
Is Allah limited?
Dude, are you gonna let me talk
Is
or are you
Allah
just gonna let
limited?
me
Is
just
Allah
be
is Allah limited or
interrupted?
unlimited?
Let me
Is
present my
Allah
arguments.
is Allah
Let me
limited
present
or
my arguments. So
unlimited?
let me
No,
talk. Let me
one
talk.
by one,
I know this is your stream, right? So you can kick me off and stuff because that's what you do.
one by one.
Let me speak.
You said God is unlimited. Is
I'll let
your
you talk.
God
I'll let you
Allah
talk.
unlimited? Is your God Allah unlimited?
Premise number one: God by definition is unlimited
Is your
and
God is
omniscient.
unlimited? Shut up, go. You are just a kid like the rest of them. The second you see a Muslim, he's trying to run away from his own books. It's a great example, a proof that he is really, ashamed. Abdullah is calling me again. Hey, Abdullah, what do you want, Abdullah? Are you going to answer? You see, I will take him even to the previous topic. He said Allah, he breathed from outside him. Explain that to us, Abdullah.
Topic.
Abdullah,
Can you hear me? Yeah, so
Allah, he breathed.
could you let me talk first? Could you let me present my argument,
You
please?
said Allah,
Please,
he
man, let
breathed
me.
from outside him. Allah, he
Dude, this
breathed
has
from
nothing to
outside
do
him.
with the actual topic.
No problem. Allah, but because you cut the topic last
Okay.
time, you ran away. Allah,
Okay.
he
Yeah.
breathed from outside him. How he do that?
Okay. So you're saying you have a problem with Allah breathing?
No, I have a problem with Allah breathing from outside him.
What do you mean? I never said he breathed from outside him.
You did. It's recorded.
No, I didn't.
Okay, let me
I
repeat the
said his
question.
soul outside of
No,
him. He's
no. I said, okay,
yes,
let me
that's
repeat the
what I
question.
said.
Let me repeat the
Yeah, show
question.
me the clip.
Let
Please
me
show me the clip.
let me
Show me the
let
clip,
me
please.
repeat the question. Let me repeat the question. Do
Wait, I
Allah
have a
breathe
question
from
for you.
inside him? Do Allah
You-
breathe from inside him or outside him?
What type of question is that? Like,
This is my
what do you
question.
mean?
Answer me.
What's the point
I'm
of asking
asking.
this question?
Do
I
Allah
don't
breathe
understand
from
this
inside?
question.
It says breathe. Do Allah breathe
What?
from inside him
He
or outside
breathed,
him?
yeah. What do you mean inside or outside him? What type of question is
Okay,
that?
but when you say breathe, is that from inside
You
you
realize
or outside you?
you realize your God breathes as well, right?
Okay, here we go. Let me repeat to the last time. I'm losing my voice. Allah breathe from inside him or outside him? Say yes, inside him. Say no, outside
Like
him. Go
saying,
ahead.
like, when are you gonna stop stealing?
I'm asking
Dude,
you, do he breathe
you
from
realize your
inside
God
him or
also breathes
outside?
as well, right?
Don't
You
tell me
realize
like. I'm
go look
asking you
at
how he breathe.
Genesis.
Breathe from
Go
where?
look at Genesis. Go look at
Okay,
Genesis. Your God breathes as well.
Genesis. Okay, Jesus, he breathed from
No. It's not
inside
Jesus.
him.
It's the Father. It's
It
the
is,
Father who
it is,
breathed.
it is no
No.
problem. It is
Genesis two
Jesus.
seven.
It is Jesus.
Genesis
It is
2:7.
Jesus.
No.
It is
No.
Jesus.
Could you open up
It is
Genesis 2:7, please?
it is Jesus. It is Jesus. I answer you. No, I'm asking you.
It's
Do Allah
Jesus.
breathe?
Wait. So
Do
Jesus'
Allah
human
breathe?
form was
Do
at
Allah
Genesis
breathe
2:7.
like? Do Allah breathe
Could you
like
go
Jesus?
open up Genesis
Do
2:7, please?
Allah? Last
But
time, a warning.
his human.
Son of Mut'a, get out. You have no time for to be serious like a man. Get out. I just said Jesus breathed from inside him. Do Allah breathe? He will not answer. They will not answer anything. The Quran says that Jesus, he breathed into the mud and he gave life to the bird. Quran. And now he is denying that he said Allah breathed from outside. People who have the video connected together, put it there and get him busted. People would die laughing at you. You said that. And the video is still there. If we go in the Quran, we will see the Quran saying that Jesus, he breathed. And he breathed to give life. The Muslim, they say by the permission of Allah, doesn't make any difference. From inside Jesus, long, life come. Okay, we have somebody. If you don't like your image or etc. to be in the screen, you better take them off. Let us see who is with us. Hello?
Yeah. So could you actually answer my questions, please? Like, I have
So
a argument for you, and I'm gonna
is
present it
Allah
now.
breathing from inside him or not? Okay, if you will not answer, I will never let you talk in my program. Never. Be a man. If you want to have a conversation, finish what we started. Do Allah breathe from inside him or outside him? You don't like my question? I don't care. You have to give me an answer. Inside him or outside him? Go ahead. Go.
Okay. So you asked the question, right? Does Allah breathe from inside him or outside him?
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't breathe from. Why are you? This question doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Like, how
Doesn't
does this
make
question even
sense.
make
No
sense? It's like
problem.
asking,
This is my
like,
question.
if you can measure your
This
own
is
weight.
my question.
Could
Don't tell
you
me,
explain your question then?
my friend, you are a smart person. We are
I'm
not
just
smart
asking for
like you.
clarification.
Okay, I'm asking you. Last time, honestly, I will ban you forever if you keep doing this. Can you please answer?
Okay, yeah.
Do Allah breathe from inside him or outside him? Please.
Breathe from inside him, outside him.
Yeah.
Is that the question?
You?
Okay, so
I mean, how many
from
times I have
what
to
I
repeat it and
understand,
now
right,
asking me
is
is the question?
yeah. I'm answering. Okay, so from what I understand, this breathing, right? All it means is that basically Allah is
I don't
giving
understand.
Adam
Speak
life.
slowly.
That's all it
Speak
means.
slowly and more clear, my friend.
Okay.
Speak slowly and more clear.
Okay,
Do he
sure.
breathe
Yeah.
from
No
inside
problem.
him
No
or
problem.
outside?
Yeah. So the verse about Allah, basically he breathes or blows, the soul into Adam. What it means is that he gives Adam life. If you want to prove that this verse is literal and that Allah physically or literally blows, then it's up to you. It's like the proof is on you to actually provide it.
No, it's not up to me. It's up to you. Go ahead, go
So
ahead. You
please,
see, I'm giving you the microphone.
why?
I'm giving you the
No,
microphone.
because I'm saying it
I'm
might be
giving you the
metaphorical.
microphone. Listen,
Sure.
listen. It's not up to me. It's
Yep.
up to you. I'm asking you, did Allah breathe literally or not?
There's. Could you prove it? Like, if you
You're
could prove
asking
it,
me to
then
prove it
sure.
or not to
But
prove it. I'm
from what I
asking you.
understand
You
from the
see,
verse,
you are the one. Listen, you are the one who's
yeah. I'm
saying.
saying this verse might be metaphorical. I'm saying yeah, the verse
Um,
might be
don't tell me
not
maybe.
literal. It might just mean like he was just given life. Yeah.
This is a book of God. We don't play with maybe. So
Okay.
did he breathe? Did he breathe literally,
Sure.
or he did not breathe literally?
I mean, for example, so what I understand from the verse is that he just gives life, basically, but
No,
he
it doesn't
doesn't
say that. It
actually
doesn't say
do it
that. No,
literally.
nowhere,
No, yeah, he
nowhere
doesn't
it
do it
says.
literally. Yeah,
Nowhere it
yeah, he
says he
doesn't
give
blow it
life.
literally. No.
No.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what it
Can you
means.
show
If
me
you
one?
blow something
Can you
into
show me
something,
one?
that will
One?
give life.
Can you show me one person agree with you, starting from your prophet?
Yeah, yeah, sure. I can actually use your Bible for this. Okay, look at Genesis two
No,
seven, please.
you use your prophet. You are a Muslim. Can you show me though? The Bible
Why
says
not?
breathe. It means breathe.
Why not? Why not? Let's look at.
The
Yeah, I'm using
Bible
your
says
Bible to
breathe.
like
Okay.
show you why.
For me, I agree. No,
Yes,
the
yeah, it says
Bible
breathe.
says.
Yeah, look
Okay.
at
Oh,
Genesis two seven.
listen. Stop being a kid. Stop being a kid for the sake of the shin of Allah.
I'm
When
your
the
dad.
Quran says, when Allah He says breathe, did He use the wrong word?
You're a kid. No, it's
Did
just
He use
a
the wrong?
metaphor. I mean, like, what's wrong with? No, it's not a
Okay.
wrong word.
Can
It's a
you show me
metaphor.
one
For example,
Islamic?
for giving
Can you
life.
show me one Islamic interpretation saying this is metaphorical?
Yeah, I can use your Bible, for example. Look at Genesis two
No.
seven. Yeah,
Here we go. Here
that's
we go. Here we
literally
go. Here we go. Here
proves.
we go. Here we go. No, in the Bible is not metaphorical. Stop being a liar and stop being a dumb. When you say something about your book, you have to give me a proof. In my Bible, it says a breed, doesn't say metaphorical. Nowhere it says that. So I'm asking you, in your religion, my God is not your God anyway. So I answer you about my Bible. It's not metaphorical. I'm asking you now. You said in the previous video, you forgot what you said. I asked you, do Allah breathe from inside him or outside him? You said from outside him. This is the same guy. Now he's saying no, it's metaphorical. Listen, Abdul, did
Yeah,
you
so I
say
have a
last
question
time
for
you
you.
spoke to me? Did
No,
you
I didn't.
say last time when you spoke to
Show
me,
me a video,
Allah He
please.
breathed from outside him? Did you
I never
speak?
said
Did
that.
you say to me, Allah breathed from outside?
I didn't say that. I said his soul is outside of him. I didn't say he
So
breathes outside.
if we go right now to the
Yeah,
video and
yeah,
we
go.
find
Yeah, we can go. Yeah.
the part you answer, what you will do?
Sure. Yeah. We can go now. Yeah. Let's see. Then I'll
Put
admit
it
that I'm
on.
wrong. I'll admit that I'm wrong. Yeah.
You are what?
If you can find it, then I'll admit that I'm wrong.
Ah, you were wrong at that time. If you
Uh,
find it,
yeah. If we find
so
it. Yeah.
are
If
you
we find it. Yeah.
okay? Are you right now? Are you sure that Allah did not breathe literally?
Yeah. I'm very sure. Yeah. It's metaphorical. For
Okay,
example,
how
Genesis
you
two
can be
seven.
sure? How you can be sure?
How can be sure? Because Allah doesn't breathe. I mean that's
Show me the reference from the Quran or from the Hadith. Go ahead.
yeah. For example, like Genesis 2:7.
Okay, there we go. No, Genesis 2 doesn't say it is metaphorical. Get out of here. You are a kid. And I will never let you speak again here because you are just a kid. When a Muslim he says something and he deny it and then he says, if I said that, I was wrong. Have you ever heard of somebody chasing Christian Prince, record the videos, he go his life in his channel, he forgot what he said to me just a few days ago? Have you ever heard of something like this? Only Muslims can do that. He said Allah breathed from outside him, and now because this became the joke of everybody, he denied. Now, when Allah He breathed and Jesus He breathed, Allah He give life, Jesus give life. If Jesus is a man and he is limited, then Allah He is limited because both they do the same act, obviously due to a limitation according to the Muslims. When the Muslims they say Allah gave the leave to Jesus to do that, that means Jesus is a creator. Doesn't matter. The limited Jesus is a creator. The limited Allah is a creator. Two limited, two creators. Do Allah have a body? Yes. Do Jesus have a body? Yes. Do Jesus have hand? Yes. Do Allah have hands? Yes. Do Jesus have 5 fingers in every hand? Yes. Allah have 5 fingers in every hand? Yes. Do Allah have a foot? Yes. Do Jesus have a foot? Yes. Do Allah have a face? So when those Abdul, they try to, spoil it, and they jump to the word metaphorical, and we ask them, who said that? Your prophet? Who? So they jump to the word metaphorical in order to escape. You ask me, the Bible says God, he breathed. Is it metaphorical? Well, I don't think so. Why? Because he said he breathed. What metaphorical about it? If it is metaphorical, then should be used different word. If I say, metaphorical is used in a story of metaphorical, which means maybe the story is not even real, or to give an example, like Jesus teaching us about the virgins, but there's no virgins. Who they are waiting with the candles? What candles? We wait for God with candles? This metaphorical story about the one who is ready. Virginity mean you keep yourself pure for God, ready for the day. The one who have oil in their lamp and the one don't have oil in their lamp. But is it really what will happen when we meet God? We will have a lamp? Or no? This is metaphorical. Here we are talking about creatures, and we have literally a mud, literally mud. If the metaphorical is happening, that means the whole creation story is false. Why? Because you do not need to say, and I breathe. You just made the mud. That's enough. What metaphorical? So because they are confused and because they are silly, you cannot answer, they try to dodge the question. Any other Abdul want to try? If there is any Abdul want to give it a try? Getting sleepy. Any Abdul? And ultimate fault. Your daddy. Your daddy is here. He ultimate fault. Who is the father of your prophet? Abdullah. Who's his wife? Aisha. Where do you get this from? Uh, because he refused the book. He refused the hadith from the books of history. What history? You will not find a single book of history spoke about Muhammad in his time, even after. Took long time when that name started appearing. The only books speak about Muhammad stories is more Muslim stories. What books of history? The coward, he don't want to say he accept the books of hadith. If we ask him, like we ask him about Israel, who is Israel? He don't want to answer. Okay, who is Muhammad? There's no answer. Nowhere in the Quran it says who is Muhammad. Who is Muhammad? Nothing. See, in the Quran it says that Jesus is the son of Mary. Wonderful. In the Quran says that Yahya, he is born of a miracle. No problem. He have his father. We have his name. The Quran says Ali Imran. We know even the name of the father of Mary. In the case of Muhammad, zero. Who is his father? Nobody knows. Okay, who is his mother? Nobody knows. Where he was born? Nobody knows. Nothing. Even their book never give any information about the one they call him a prophet. Do we have any Abdul? Is serious to talk? Anyone? Like if we ask them now, who is Muhammad from the Quran? Here we go. We have the whole book. Tell me who is Muhammad. They don't know. Israel. Who is Israel? They don't know. Okay, Musa. Who is Musa? There is a video by Muslim. He claimed to be a sheikh. He says the Bible written by John. John who? Luke. Luke who? Mark who? After all the who, we laugh at you. We know who's John. We know who's Mark. We know who's Luke. But do you know who's your prophet? The book in front of you. Show me. If you want to tell me you accept the hadith, then you have to accept the hadith. You don't accept what you like and you refuse what you like. How we knew that the book in the hadith speaking about Muhammad, who is he, is true? A book written more than 300 years after Muhammad. The one who wrote it, they never met Muhammad. The Muslim complain, they say, oh, the books, the Bible is written after 40 years of Jesus, 60 years of Jesus. We don't accept it. They accept a story coming from a man, he never met Jesus, 600 years after. And then they accept stories about the man who is Muhammad, written about Muhammad 300 years after. Do you see the hypocrisy? Who is Muhammad? Nobody knows. And then we have in the comedy today, ultimate fart, polluted mean contaminated. And then we go to chapter 6, 145, it says contaminated. So he wanted to prove to us that chapter 9, verse 28 is different in the meaning. And he himself chose exactly the same word written in that word, that chapter. People like this ultimate fart. You see, ultimate fart is a kid. If you want to let him talk, you have to squeeze him. You have to squeeze him, and he will misquote you. Always, if he says something, record it, keep it there, and use it against him. This guy is an idiot. Who is Israel? You don't want to answer. How do you know Israel is a man? It's children of Adam. How the Muslims they try to prove to us their religion. Look, according to Google, how to convert to Islam become one of the highest search in Google. The time will come, golden age of Islam. You know, my friend, you just get your prophet busted. According to your prophet, Islam is dying and will die. So which one of you is lying? Your prophet says Islam will go small, will go back small, as it was started. Let me show you, brother. I want to convert to Islam, brother, so I can get virgins. I like virgins. All my life I dream about virgins. I even drink and eat virgin oil. I'm obsessed with virgins. Brother, here your prophet saying, he also reported, and this is sahih, this is what makes it horrible. Islam began a small religion and will return to the state which began. So which one is true? You or the prophet? I'm really confused now. Come on, Muslims, don't do that. You see, all of this is sahih. And even your prophet, he described Islam as a snake. Look, 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 look. Islam is a snake, is going to crawl back to its hole. Are you with me? Now, what you said is proving Muhammad to be false if it's true. The golden age. Be my witness. The Muslim, they prove again Muhammad to be false. Because Muhammad predicted that the snake, which is Allah, which is Islam, and the serpent in the Bible always present, like the story of Adam and Eve, present Satan, present evil. The serpent will be your enemy. That's Allah. It's Islam. And Muhammad, he gave perfect description for Islam. It is a snake. Muhammad Khatum, why you don't call me, my friend, and tell me what? Okay, I want to be a Muslim now. After I saw what you just said, I feel like being a Muslim. What do you think? Only true Muslims will say, stay as Muslims. There are several Islamic sects like Shia, and they will never enter heaven. Here we go. You just say that everybody want to convert to Islam, but what Islam? Shiaism, the Sunni, there's many sects. Even Sunni, many of them, they will go to hell. According to your prophet, I'm using your prophet words, my nation will be 73 sect. Which one will go to heaven? The minority. So if the Sunni are the majority, that means the Sunni will not go to heaven. Correct, guys? Didn't he say that Islam will go small? That means the one who will go to heaven is the minority, not the majority. And Islam divided more than Christians and Jews according to Muhammad. The Muslim, they will say to you, there is many Christians, many Jews. Which one is the true one? Look, Muhammad says Muslims are the most divided. 73 sect, only the small one will go to heaven. Which one is the small one? Maybe the Druze? Poor Mr. Muhammad Khatum. Whatever he say, he got busted. I'm sound tired. I'm drinking coffee here to stay awake. You guys are making me sleepy. Let me close my eyes and imagine some versions in front of me that will make me awake. Now I see. Oof, this version is so good, man. It says here, made in Greece, virgin oil. Oof, I love virgin oil. I know you have dirty minded. You thought I'm thinking about a woman. Good luck with that. Uh, Pakistan or Shia? Guys, Pakistan or Shia? That's new. They are not true Muslims. Okay. So now we send Pakistan to hell. Okay, what is the second country? What about Indonesia? Pakistan is what, 100 million something? 100 million now? I don't know how many they are. Those people are Shia, brother. Drop them. Okay, Iran, Shia, drop them. Iraq, Shia, drop them. Okay, Indonesia. Too much hashish. Uh, Virgin Airline. You know why people don't want to convert to Islam if Islam is so good? I mean, what's wrong? Here we go, this God, he promised you virgins. You will be rich than any king in this world, 10 times, 50 times, 60 times. A lot of women laying down for you. They will jump on you. There's a video on YouTube. He described for you how when you enter the bedroom in the heaven, how the virgin, they will be fighting over, literally sucking you. I'm not going to go more in details. Those who speak Arabic, they can watch it. And you can imagine the smell in the mosque at that moment when this guy is talking about the virgins, describing their boobs and their vagina. How Islam reached Indonesia? Very simple. As I know from history books, I don't know, I'm not historian, that one of the sultans of Indonesia, he was under a threat. So they told him, if you join Islam, they will not dare to attack you because the Muslims already, they are in the borders. So join Islam. So Sultan, he convert, the rest they convert. The same when Genghis Khan, when he took his army all the way to Iraq, they destroyed the caliphate. Those are not Muslims. They told them, the rulers, look, say Shahada, those people will never oppose you. They will obey you blindly. Now you are an infidel for them. Say Shahada. They don't care. Say Shahada. So now the Turkish, they are using Islam as a way to conquer. You go to Turkey right now, nightclub, belly dancing, alcohol, prostitution, etc. But Erdogan claimed to be the true Muslim. But he never dared to close one nightclub. They use Islam as a way to conquer the Muslims. Turkish are very, very selective in what they do. You know, like Erdogan, he speaks too much about how Islam and he recite Quran, etc. But in the practice, Turkey have nothing to do with Islam. Zero. Uh, so do we have any Muhammadan would like to join us? Or we finish for today? Anyone? You know, Muslims, they made a lot of law in Middle East to stop Christianity from growing. So they made a law in Morocco that Christian, they cannot preach to the Muslims. Uh, if somebody want to convert to Islam, he will go to Christianity, he will go to jail. They made a law in Tunisia. Lately in Tunisia, things are changing to be against Islam. The president, he announced that Islam is not the official religion of the country. Islam is religion of the people. Why you want to make it about the country? So this guy obviously is trying to free the country from the rules of Islam. If you go to Tunisia, it's the same as Turkey. You know, people really don't care for Islam. They don't buy it. They don't sell it. They don't accept it. They don't practice it. You go to Morocco, drugs, smoke, gang, prostitution, you name it. But in the appearance, it's a Muslim country. And yes, it is true. It is a Muslim country. This is why there is drugs and prostitution. You know, the Quran actually approve prostitution. The Quran never oppose prostitution. It says that force not your daughters to do prostitution, your girls, if they choose chastity, which means if they don't choose chastity, it's okay. But don't do it against their will. And if you do it against their will, Allah is all merciful. Not a single verse in the Quran against prostitution. It's the opposite, as you see. There's a video actually made, posted in what her name, Hatun. Three Muslims, Susu, Dudu, Mumu, whatever. They are making a video, and the title is of their video. Looks like it's okay to be a pimp in the Quran. This is the question. They ask it in the video, and they answer it, and they say yes. Look like it's okay to be a pimp in the Quran. There is nothing is called secular Muslims. Either you are a Muslim or not, and same with Christianity. There is nothing is called secular Christianity, either Christians or not. Can you explain Quran chapter 16 verse number 29? Okay, let us go verse 16, chapter 16. Sorry, 92. I don't want to hurt your eyes, but we have to do it this way. Yeah. Any Muslim want to help us with this verse? Who is a Muslim would like to help us with this verse? Somebody asking for it. Anyone? Because now if I give the explanation, they would say, it doesn't say that CP. It doesn't mean that CP. It's a daif. CP. Read it in English first, and we give the Muslim a chance to join us. Any Muslim would like to join us? Hmm? You know, this verse supposedly is saying that if you do make a promise, if you take an oath, keep your oath. Keep your oath. So imagine like there's a woman, she is making, she's swine. Like in the old days, they used like two stick, until now many people, women, they do it to make a clothing or a blouse or a shirt or something for her husband or her son. So you're almost done, and then you take the thread, you take the thread backward, and that will destroy all what you did. So why you do that? But this is the contradiction for the Quran, because the same book says Allah will not take you accountable for your false oath. The same book. If we go here, the verse first. If we go here in this verse, where it says in chapter 2, Allah will not take you accountable for your false oath, but He will take you accountable for what you meant. Anytime He mentioned that. Chapter 2, verse 25, 225, chapter 5, verse number 89. And if you take false oath, it's easy, you do, you slaughter an animal, feed some people, it's okay. Allah will not call you to an account of false oath, but for your intention. So the other verse you asked me for, opposing this one, how you are saying to them, keep your oath and your promise, and here you are saying to them, it doesn't matter really. So here you see that Muhammad is a very selective person. He is a false person. As an example, he took an oath in chapter of At-Tahrim that he will not have sex with his servant again. And then he claimed that his God, he told him, why Muhammad, why you forbid yourself by taking an oath what Allah made lawful for you? He took an oath. You can open the interpretations or the reason for the verses to come down, and you will see that his wife Hafsa, she found him having sex with his slave Maria the cook. Muhammad, he took an oath, swearing by Allah he will never do it again. Few days after, Muhammad, he want to have sex with this woman again. So he made a verse saying that Allah told him, how you forbid what is made lawful for you? But we cannot find one verse in the Quran says that it's lawful for him to have sex with Mary the Copt, because the Quran allow Muhammad to rape only women who they are captive of war. Mary the Copt was a gift to him, not a captive of war. And the Muslim, they say to the black people, oh, Islam is against slavery. The guy, he accept her, he accept her sister, he accept her cousin, depending on the story. And then they accuse her cousin that he is the one who is having sex with her too, blah blah story. So when she found him having sex with Mary, he made a promise that he will not ever do it again. He swear. He broke his promise. He broke his oath. And as usual, Allah is ready for him. That's why Aisha, she said, I see that your God, he rushed to your desire, Muhammad. Let us move this comment. Guys, you cannot read it, sorry. It's in the middle of the screen. I forgot. See? She's forbidden me for me. If you read actually even the Muslim comment about this story, many of them they even deny it, but it's there in their books. Do we have any Muhammadan? So we have two crazy people only, they call us. The guy, he's called himself Abdullah, blah, 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 and the other guy, Ultimate Fard, who accepted translation and then he refused the translation. In Al-Bukhari, yeah, actually, yeah, you are right. Why they will not go to heaven anyway? Because, you know, Muslims, they believe that when you have fornication, it's Allah who made you fornicate. It's not you. Muhammad is a mentally ill person. I mean, he is the one saying that it's when you do fornication, Allah, he made destiny for you to do exactly what you did. So how he can be punished? How you punish somebody? You made him do it. You see, if you serve in the army, if there is a war crime, a soldier, he will not be punished by the International Court of War Crime unless he did a crime not based on an order. Then the one, if he did not receive order, then he will be punished for the crime he commit. But if you are a soldier and your high command gave you an order to shoot a woman or shoot somebody who has nothing to do with the war, the command is the one who is responsible. In this case, who is the command? Allah. Who is the soldier? You, if you are a Muslim. Verily Allah has fixed a very portion of adultery which a man will indulge in, which he of necessity must commit: the adultery of an eye, the lust of a look, and the adultery of a tongue, and etc. And the only one confirm it is having intercourse. So according to Muhammad, only adultery, actually, the real adultery is intercourse. The rest is called a limam, and this is not even a sin in Islam. It's a small fault. Somebody's asking, anyone answer please, if anyone die without accepting Jesus, like Hindus, Muslims, Sikh, Jew, will go to hell? Yes. And not only that, even Christians who accept Jesus If they don't accept Jesus and they mean it, they will go to hell. Jesus said, not everyone says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of my Father, but the one who do his will. So we don't believe in Shahada. We believe from their fruits you shall know them. If you don't like it, this is how it is. If you think this is bad, well, this is foolish of you to say so, because if there is a belief, compromise. Say, okay, go and do whatever you want, accept whatever you want. All of us, we are okay. Well, then the human being, he left with no rule, and everybody can do whatever he wants. Hippies. It must be there's only, it can't be there's many ways. You know, like there is a guy, his name Steve something. He's a TV host. You know, the Muslim, they have him, and he says there is many ways to heaven. He said Islam or Christianity, it doesn't matter. That's false. In Islam, the Quran confirm only Islam will be accepted, and the Bible confirm only Jesus is the way. Jesus said, I am the way. I'm the only way. Quran, trying to copy Jesus, says only Islam. Inna ad-deen inda Allah al-Islam. Allah will not accept any religion beside Islam. So this guy Steve, whatever his name, the idiot, he was in Dubai. You know, when they go to Dubai, they take off their pants, all of them, for the money. And whoever seek religion other than Islam will never be accepted from him.